I managed to pass Notion's $100 exam. Yes, Notion actually has exam, which is quite interesting. I'm Aaron. I have been using Notion for about 5 years now, and I'm currently a Notion consultant for businesses. In this video, I will show you what this Notion exam actually is, why I took it, whether it was worth the money, should you take it, and if you do, how you can pass it the first try, like me. So first off, what is this Notion exam all about? There are actually 5 Notion exams, 3 being free and 2 being paid. Each of the exam will give you a set of learning materials, and at the end of it, you'll be tested based on the course. And as the exam progresses, it'll get harder and harder. The free ones are called Essential, Workflows, and Advanced. I'll be honest though, these free ones are extremely easy. I did go through all of the learning materials, but I'm pretty sure I could pass it without going through it at all. As for the paid ones, the first one is called Certified Admin, which is the one that costs $100, and another one which is called the Services Specialist, which costs $150. But the Services Specialist is a little special. Hey, see what I did there? You must apply to be a Notion Solutions partner first before being allowed to take it. But that's not really the point of this video, so I'll skip it for now. So what's the point of taking all of this exam? I took it to show credibility and to eventually join the Notion Solutions Partner program. When you join this program, you will get listed on the Notion's official marketplace for Notion consultants, so I believe I could get more leads that way. So to join the program, it requires me to pass all of the exams, so that's the first reason. I might sound like a nerd for saying this, but another reason why I took it is mainly because I want to learn more about Notion, specifically on businesses. Because I'm more experienced on the personal productivity side, I pretty much did everything you can think of: a task management system, a finance tracker, a whole entire gamification template. I also got a pretty good response for my habit tracker called UltiGame, so I'm quite confident on the personal stuff. In terms of the business side though, I only have experience on my own business workflow. So this course would give me more real life use cases that I can add into my skill set. And finally, the last reason is because I'm afraid they might close the exams down again. Because if you didn't know, in the past, Notion actually has similar exam like this, and it was called Notion Essential. It's essentially the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that already. It's essentially the same thing, where it is the first step to becoming a Notion Solutions partner. The only difference is that it is a free exam and not a paid one. But I didn't manage to take the exam because by the time I was good at Notion already and found out this was an actual exam, it was already closed. I think they stopped it because a lot of people have already taken already, and I guess a lot of people also wanted to be a Notion Solutions partner. I'm not really too sure. I guess I should have been born earlier. So was it worth the money, and should you take it? For the free ones, a lot of people actually took it just for the fun of it. You could do it too if you want to see where your Notion level is currently at, since there is no risk at all. But as for the paid one, personally, since I am a Notion consultant, it's definitely worth the money just to gain that extra credibility and learning material. So if you are someone that are striving to be a Notion consultant specifically for large companies, then I think it's a good idea. Or if you're a Notion admin in your company, you can probably ask your employer to pay for the exam, since that will help them too. But if your target audience is on the personal productivity side, then I believe it's definitely a waste of time and money, because the learning materials is specifically for large businesses like 100 plus people or more. Alright, if you decide to take it, let me give you some tips on how to pass the exam on your first try, just like I did. I actually did a whole Reddit post explaining about it. I'll put the link in the description below, but I'll summarize it here as well. A lot of people did the 3 free exams without reading the learning material at all, but I told myself that if I failed the free exam even once, then I would not take the paid exam. It's just a way to give myself a little pressure. So because of that, I studied properly. I was taking notes, summarizing stuff, and I was even doing some hands-on training along the way. But because of the exam being so easy that I knew I did not have to study the learning materials at all, I honestly thought that the paid exam was going to be super easy as well, until I saw this Reddit post. To summarize it, the person pretty much just said that he failed the exam the first time, and that got me a little spooked. So thanks to this guy, I threw out my initial plan of literally skimming through the entire learning material of the paid exam, and I got back to studying properly again because I was afraid of failing the exam. All in all, make sure not to be like this guy and literally skip through the entire learning material and went straight to the exam. You only have 3 tries max before you have to pay again, so make sure you make it count. But if you really want to skip the learning materials because you're rushing or you just don't want to study, which I don't recommend, but if you really have to, at least go through the knowledge check section. It is like a mock exam, and trust me, you will not regret it. Do know that I'm a bit biased on this Notion paid exam because it led me to create this one Reddit post, which gave me a lot of leads that I wouldn't normally have. A lot of businesses contacted me through this one single post. Unrelated, but it made me realize how powerful Reddit actually is to generate organic traffic. Also, it gave me this cool little badge under my Reddit username. And honestly, since I only got the Notion business plan, there were a lot of things I didn't know about the Notion enterprise plan, and the course taught me a lot about it. So when I saw some of my clients were using these features, it helped me understand better and provide solutions for them. So if you want to save hours by cutting scattered tools and endless information searching with the help of a certified Notion admin, book your free business audit with the link in the description below.